Okay, hello readers. We're reading a nonfiction book called Baby Animals of the Forest. It is from Pioneer Valley Books. The publishers of those books are giving us permission to read them together online until the end of the year. Try to read them as many times as you can before the end of June. Let's go ahead and start looking at this wonderful book. What I love about this book is that you have to think very carefully about the details and the information the author is sharing with us in order to make sense of the book. So we're reading about baby animals that live in the forest, kind of like a temperate forest, like the forests around us. And the author gives us clues about the animal. So they give us details about the animal, and then we get to put those clues together and infer who the mother of that animal might be. So what are some animals that live in a forest around here? Okay, I'm thinking deer, of course, owls, raccoons, possums, lots of birds, right? Woodpeckers, robins. What else could live in a forest? A raccoon. I'm sure there's others. You're probably thinking of them right now. So those are the kind of animals we're going to be reading about. Not fish, not octopus, not sloths, because that's a tropical rainforest, right? We're thinking about the forests like around us. Let's read the title together. Read out loud with me. Ready? Read. Baby Animals of the Forest. Okay, if you're like me, your eye is drawn to the pictures, so if you want to look at them first, let's go through. I see a bear, a raccoon, a deer. I think that's a skunk and an owl. Down at the bottom, I believe, no, they're not all babies, because that looks like a baby owl and that looks like a mother owl. There's the skunk again, owl, raccoons, a baby bear, and a deer. Looks like the fawn. Okay, so let's start reading together. I think you'll know most of these words. There are some tricky vowel combinations in here. AW that says ah, EA says E, AR says R. But I think together we'll be able to read this pretty smoothly. Follow along with me. Ready? Read with me. I live in a tree. I have a big head. Okay, you're probably already guessing right now, but let's keep reading. I have feathers around my big eyes. I have sharp claws on my feet. I have a sharp beak. Keep reading with me. Eyes right here, ready? Who is my mother? Did you know it? I bet you knew it. Okay, eyes on these words, ready? Read with me. My mother is an owl, and I am an owlet. Can you read that with me again? Owlet. That reminds me of the word piglet, owlet. So apparently baby owls are called owlets. I was just thinking right there, I wanted to go back and just show how we were able to use the details and put those details together into one whole idea. So an animal that lives in a tree, that's going to be a bird probably, a big head, so we're picturing a big round head, at least I was, feathers, a bird with a big head in a tree, around big eyes, that's an owl, and sharp claws. They do, sharp beak. So we put all of those details together to think of an owl. Okay, now new animal, ready? Read with me. I was born without fur, but I will grow a furry coat. I drink my mother's milk. I sleep in the winter. I like to swim and I like to climb trees. Keep reading with me, eyes right here. Who is my mother? Okay, readers, I had trouble with that one. I was thinking of the animal born without fur. I don't know, deer, skunk, bear. Drink mother's milk. Again, I think all of those animals are mammals. They drink their mother's milk. But here, I sleep in the winter. Oh, bears hibernate in the winter, right? We know that. That's called using our background knowledge. I like to swim. Bears swim and climb trees. Bears climb trees. Okay, let's see if we're putting these clues together, connecting it to our background knowledge, and is that giving us, yes, the right answer. Eyes right here, read with me. My mother is a bear, and I am a bear cub. Readers, I just saw this word mask, and I was like, oh, I already know what it is. Let's read all the details together. Ready? Read with me. I have a mask around my eyes. I sit on my back legs. I can hold things with my front paws. I am a nocturnal animal. I am awake at night. Who is my mother? We know that's a raccoon. The mask and the nocturnal animal gives it away for me. Yep. Eyes right here, read with me. My mother is a raccoon and I am a baby raccoon. Okay, up here, ready? Read with me. I am black and I have a white stripe down my back. If I am afraid, I might spray you. I like to eat vegetables, insects, and sometimes garbage. Who is my mother? I did not know that about this animal, but I'm very confident I know what it is. You too? My mother is a skunk, and I am a baby skunk. Eyes up here, ready? Read with me. I have brown fur with white spots. I drink my mother's milk. My mother hides me in tall grass. I stay with my mother for 1 year. Who is my mother? And now we know that's the deer. Read with me. My mother is a deer, and I am a baby deer. I am called a fawn. Okay, here's the end of the book. Great job reading with me. We had to think very closely about all of the details that the author was telling us. We had to put those details together to make one whole idea. So we had to think about all the different parts of a skunk and then picture that as a whole animal, the whole skunk. What we also did was what good readers do, which is connecting the details to our background knowledge, what we already know, to make a smart guess about what the author was saying. And it almost always worked out. The only one I had trouble with was the bear, because I thought it described so many different animals at the beginning. Great job reading and thinking. I'll see you next time.